Matt Snyder now joins us, baseball writer for CBS Sports, and joins us from Indianapolis. And Matt, I have to tell you, I'm here in New York City, so there is at least one borough of this town that certainly does care. I wonder, first to the decision then, made by really Alex Rodriguez and the Yankees. What do you make of it?
I honestly kind of felt like he was coerced a little bit because of the way that he was discussing it in the press conference. He was actually asked if he was given an ultimatum, and he said no, it wasn't that aggressive or anything, but it did sound like it was started by Hal Steinbrenner and that he wasn't given too much of a choice, and it did feel like he still thinks that he has some good baseball left in him. So honestly, they said final game with the Yankees, he's going to be released. He's actually going to be free to sign elsewhere, so I would not be surprised if he plays again for somebody else.
You do think so? I mean, we look at the numbers, and the one number that really does obviously jump out, and Alex Rodriguez, very much a student of baseball history, knows how important it is, how important 700 home runs would be. He stands 4 shy. You think he'll hit it, albeit for someone else?
It's kind of a toss-up for me. I'd say 50-50 if I had to guess. And you said make a decision right now, I think I would say that yes, he's going to get it. Maybe with the Marlins. I know that they're all into the marketing and stuff like that, so maybe Marlins next year. That's a complete guess, but that would be my best guess.
In the press conference, it was very emotional for Rodriguez at times. He did say that it has been painful and embarrassing to sit on the bench, that it's been something of an awkward season. What sort of teammate, though, has he been for a Yankees team that has gotten significantly younger, certainly as the years gone on?
It seems like these past few years he's actually been a great teammate, at least starting with last season. It seemed like he was kind of a new guy after he had that season-long suspension, and most of the teammates speak glowingly about him these days. It's quite a contrast from back in 2006, 2007 area, but overall I feel like he has been a good mentor for a lot of the younger guys.
It is. I was struck actually by and you mentioned the fact that perhaps he'll go to the Marlins. By the way, history was given bookends in this sport over the weekend. As we saw Alex Rodriguez leave the Seattle Mariners after the 2000 season, he was replaced in part on that ball club by a 27-year-old from Japan who would go on to become the Rookie of the Year and the MVP in his first season. And Ichiro Suzuki then he recorded his 3,000th Major League Baseball hit. The congratulations that rained in from all manner of player was remarkable. And so many of them had something to say that I was struck by on social media yesterday, that he did it the right way. What do you make of these two all-time greats, as the statistics would suggest, but really, obviously, two people with such different trajectories?
Yeah, I mean, they couldn't possibly be any different in terms of how they went about their business on the field, what kind of skill set they have, and again, with the PED stain, because Ichiro, I mean, look at him, and look how small he is. He's completely clean. He's mostly singles hitter, although it was awesome to see him get a triple for hit number 3,000. The most remarkable thing to me about Ichiro is every other guy who got to 3,000 hits did it before he turned 24 years old, or had their first career hit before they turned 24 years old. Ichiro's first career hit came when he was 27. In baseball history, the only person who has more hits from age 27 on is Pete Rose. So Ichiro truly, coming to America at age 27, has become one of the best in history at getting hits and racking up hits.
To see what he did yesterday and to do it with a triple suggests, that he might be successful. He said he wants to play until he's 50. So then I'm going to leave this question to you, Matt. He hit almost 300 for a career, over 3,000 hits, 696 home runs and counting, second most runs batted in the sports history, 3-time MVP, 14-time All-Star, and 3 letters, PED. What is the legacy of Alex Rodriguez?
To me, it's the most fascinating and polarizing legacy that I can think of in baseball history, because his numbers are on par with the likes of Babe Ruth and Ty Cobb and Ted Williams, Hank Aaron, some of the best who've ever played, but then there's the PED stain. So I think that's probably going to be his legacy, is just basically it's complicated and it's polarizing.
Well said. Matt Snyder, again, we very much appreciate the time today.
Thank you.